This is the Heelz Wrestling Podcast live from Bravery Studios, Bravery up, Cliff, New Jersey. It's another Friday evening, so the older Heels are in the building because that's what we do. I'm Darth Messiah, the Dark Side Savior, always and forever, always worst behavior. Mr. DM, find me in your mama's DMs. Why? Because I'm trying to give your mama a baby and nobody can stop me. Versace. Woo. Versace. And the black man that kind of turned into a thumbprint on the other side of the screen.
You okay over there, Alex? The camera always freezes on like a really cool pose of you.
I know. You know me. I got that prison Wi-Fi connection.
Hit your intro.
Yeah, you know me. It's your boy Alex the motherfucking Hill, a.k.a. the Stan Lee podcasting leader of the Fuck the Rival Group, Revolt, whatever the FTR want to be called nowadays, the leader of the Fuck With Man revolution that I'm about to start going, and also the man to put your girl in a cripple cross space to let her ass run over there into that cross space. You dig what I'm saying?
Word. And the man that pushes all the buttons, Mr. Gnarly Marv.
Welcome back, gentlemen. And let me just point out that YouTube has changed their live streaming software or window or whatever it's called, and it's like a pain in the ass. I have to hit go live on our app for going live and on the website. So that's why you notice the pause before the music was a little longer than usual.
Stupid updates.
Retarded.
Yeah, updates suck.
Stupid updates. They always make shit harder than they have to be. Yeah, every time they fucking update the software at work, something else stops working.
Yep. Scheduling podcasts. I usually schedule the podcast so you see the thumbnail early. That has become, I don't know if it's impossible, but...
Yeah, I saw it today.
Okay, so no, it is possible.
I saw it today.
But I just couldn't check if it was still there or not, so it was hard. It was like...
I think it was there last week, too.
Okay, so that's good. I couldn't check it last week either.
Yeah, but the one week where like it updated right before we went live, obviously it wasn't there.
Yeah, that was a nightmare, but we got through it.
Yeah. What's going on down there in North Carolina?
It's finally hot. Well, warm. You hear the cicadas down here. I wish they were burning hell. Out of that, you know me. I'm down here chilling, billing. All for what, Monday? I'm off on Monday, so this might be a long weekend, and I got my bag of my Hennessy flavor popcorn. So
damn.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex, I have some really good news for you. I don't want to say it here just in case of legal reasons.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
Say after the show then.
Yeah, after the show.
We gotta talk after the show.
But I got some good news for you, bro. Maybe some exciting stuff might be happening in the studio soon.
You might jizz your pants for this one.
Yeah, you probably will.
Hold up, y'all. My nipples are getting hard. Stop doing this.
I'm sorry for teasing you, bro. But we gotta wait till after the show.
I like to be teased. I feel like gold dust. I like to be teased.
Yo, shout out to the commissioner popping up. He said, "What up? It's your boy, Commissioner Kelvin, the JJ Dillon of commissioners, the Paul Heyman of commissioners, the Gordon Soleil of commissioners." Yeah, I fucked up your intro,
I like
man.
that. I like that. Oh, let me tell y'all. So I found the vintage WWE shirt that I want to recreate.
Okay.
That I want to start wearing, and you won't guess what wrestler it came from.
From
I don't know, D'Lo Brown.
No, close to him, but no, not him.
Godfather.
It's a shirt that Val Venus used to have.
Ooh, damn! I was pretty damn close.
Word.
Yeah, the shirt on the front of the shirt it says "cocked," and on the back it says "ready to bust a load," and it's written like in semen.
You know what's funny?
You were watching
Did you send
a master
that to me?
at work.
I think you said that to me, right? Because I feel like I just saw it the other day. Okay.
I was able to put it in Photoshop and recreate the same exact shirt. I'm getting that bitch made probably this weekend.
Yo.
Word.
That's just.
And you know, sad thing is, sad funny thing is, I hit Val Venus up because for some reason I followed him on Instagram and he followed me back, and it's weird. I told him I like the shirt and I'm about to redo it, and he hit me with a thumbs up and said, "Do your thing." I'm fuck that. Nice. He done gave me the okay at this point.
Nice.
I mean,
I would also take that as
lately, right?
I'd also take it as illegal. Let me sell these.
Well, Well, no, because I said I'm doing it for me. It ain't like I'm selling the shit. It's just me. It's just a one-on shirt for me.
Oh.
Because I can't buy it nowhere. You can't buy it. Ever since he left the company, that shirt is non-existent.
I heard that Val Venus has made some controversial comments lately on
he has
where it's been, but DX was telling me about it.
He has said a lot of crazy things, but also at the same time, this is a man that owns a place that sells weed, grows weed, and sells everything weed related.
Oh,
and he's really outspoken. I didn't know he was the reason why fucking Kane became a liberal.
Wow, I didn't know. Yo, I always finding out about wrestlers like outside wrestling activities is always like.
Well, actually, him and the Godfather were thinking about partnering at one point for their weed business, but it didn't work out.
Wow, man.
Because the Godfather owns a dispensary too.
Yeah, I knew about the Godfather. I heard about his strip club too in Vegas. Yeah.
First of all, I'm telling you right now, I don't want to do no flight, but we gotta get on the plane and go to his strip club just so I can hear him say the whole train on the speakers.
Yo,
every time I tag him on Instagram, he answers me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like, I guess he just be sitting there high as fuck with nothing to do.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Godfather seems pretty cool. They say never meet your heroes, but I wouldn't mind meeting the Godfather.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Marv, you can't meet your hero because your hero's New Jack, and he might fuck you up.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till after the show, but
yeah, we'll wait after the show for that one.
Yeah. We'll talk about that.
All right, let's kick it off. Payback, the second pay-per-view in 2 weeks from WWE.
AKA SummerSlam Part 2.
They should just call it SummerSlam Night 2 instead of fucking Payback, which was a fucking waste.
It was.
Yeah, it was a fucking waste. I mean, other than fucking Roman Reigns, this night was a fucking waste.
It was a waste. Well, no. Besides that, and the Keith Lee and Randy Orton thing.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. I'll take that back. Yeah, because look, okay, Bobby Lashley, Apollo Crews. We could have had that fucking match on Raw.
I'm sorry, but haven't we already had that on Raw too many times?
Yeah. And the Riot Squad.
Bobby needed that win. Bobby needed that win for a belt on a pay-per-view.
Yeah. And then
he couldn't win it on regular TV.
The Riot Squad and the IIconics had a match. And then he had another match on Raw the following night, and they broke up the IIconics because they lost. What was the reason to break them up? Now, I understand they want to give Peyton Royce a singles run, but you don't have to break them up.
They kind of want to because they don't have that many more single women wrestlers right now due to the whole COVID shit.
Yeah, well, they have them. They just don't fucking use them.
Yeah, that's true because they was trying to use Liv Morgan, but then they had no faith in her. I had faith in her. I was like what she was doing. That shit was different, and they put her back with Ruby Riott, and I'm still okay with it. But at the same time, like you didn't get her full chance. Like you let her fight Charlotte once. She disappeared for like God knows how long in the tub and shit. They need weird ass vignettes. Come back, fight Charlotte again. Give Charlotte somewhat of a good match, and then that was the end of her doing anything.
I mean, you had Mandy Rose and Sonya in a feud against each other. Where's Carmella? Where's Naomi?
Oh, you know where Carmella at. You know where Naomi at too. They home watching pay-per-view like we were.
Where's Natalya been? Other than sucking Lana's ass. I mean, I'd like to suck Lana's ass too, but
I would pay for that OnlyFans. You gotta be fucked up.
But anyway, where's Natalya? Mickie James just came back, but she's lost her 2 matches. Wasn't one even bringing her back. It's not like she's putting over younger talent.
No, she lost 2 matches. She lost a match. She won her match because she won that. No, she won against Lana.
Oh yeah, that's right. She lost the first one. She didn't win the second one. But it's like
she lost the first one and won the one against Lana. She won.
Yeah, it's like the talent is there. They're just not using them. How long was Shayna Baszler off TV until they brought her back to win the tag titles in the first match?
Well, Vince don't really care for Shayna Baszler. He just broke up because she's a replacement for Ronda Rousey. That's all it is.
Yeah. Oh, George F is in the chat. Now we were talking about Val Venus and the Godfather smoking weed. Well,
jeez, this guy's like Kramer. He just pops his head in like, yo, somebody talking about weed?
Well, Godfather owns a dispensary, and I think Val Venus owns a growing farm or something like that.
Yeah, we do.
If you can visit these places, I'd like to visit what that's like one day.
Oh, most likely. I'm sure you can visit it.
Like see the back and stuff. Because we can go to the dispensary in the front, but like visit the back of a dispensary and see like
the boxes and jars and.
Oh, you think it's that boring?
I mean, I'm sure it looks. What is it supposed to look like? It's just going to be jars and shit of weed.
I mean, you remember
wait,
American Gangster?
Wait,
they had like the naked chicks in the back cutting up the coke. It's not
that's
which
if
place
you're
y'all
in the
talking about?
fucking
Y'all talking about
trap
Valvina's
house.
place or Godfather's place?
That's if you're in a trap. But if you go to a fucking dispensary, it's people in fucking regular ass clothes and maybe a smock.
Damn, you ruined my dreams, man. But it's all right.
Wait, hold up. But wait. Which place you talking about? You talking about Valvina's place or Godfather's place? Because Valvina's place is like a Home Depot size of just number plants growing in the back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's kind of boring too. Though I was thinking like American Gangster. You know, the naked chicks cutting up, like I don't know, breaking up weed or something, putting it in jars.
I'm about to say, nah, they wouldn't break. Nah, you want naked chicks? You gotta use that for the cocaine.
That's for cocaine and heroin.
Right.
That's what you do with that in a trap.
When they legalize heroin, we're gonna make a trip, guys. We're gonna take a trip.
Legalize heroin. Holy shit, they legalize heroin, bro. I don't know what to do with life.
Well, technically it's legal. You ever had a poppy seed bagel?
Yeah.
That's heroin.
I did feel funny at Dunkin' Donuts yesterday. I did feel funny.
It's the same fucking plant.
Yeah.
They just cook it differently.
It is, I can't sell that like I want to make the same kind of money. But anyway.
Yeah, anyway. So, yeah. Bobby Lashley's the new United States champion. Big E versus Sheamus was good.
It was entertaining.
It was good.
It was entertaining because, the whole talking smack with Big E has been letting people know that Big E is, besides the podcast, Big E can say some big words and he knows what he's saying.
Yeah.
Why the chat spread all the way across the screen?
I had to fix it for a second. It was
but nonetheless, that's a match you could have had on SmackDown. Same thing with Riddle and Corbin. You could have had that match on SmackDown. That wasn't a pay-per-view worthy match. Kelvin
Payback isn't a pay-per-view worthy pay-per-view.
Again, that's the point we're trying to make. Kelvin said Val Venus is like that underground place on Pineapple Express. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say that.
That's more likely.
I swear he is.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the movie, but I knew it was that. Yeah. So as we said, Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax in their first ever match as a team, or was it their second match? Regardless, they defeated Bayley and Sasha Banks for the Women's Tag Team Championship, and now we have Sasha no belts.
Sasha no belts and Becky one belt. No more Sasha. What was Sasha's name?
2 belts Banks.
What was Sasha's name again for 2 belts?
2 belts
Banks.
2 belts
Banks. We don't have. If we don't have 2 belts Banks, we don't have Becky.
It was Bayley Dos Strap, so it's now Bayley Unstrap.
Yeah. Even though Bayley Dos Strap sound like a weird porno you would find online, I didn't ever like the concept of that name anyway.
That's why I liked it because it sounded sick like that.
And she said it all the time too. I was like, you look like you walk around with a strap on.
Just hanging down her pants, ready to go.
That match was weird because I ain't gonna lie, how Blaze won that match for them was so smooth because she put Sasha in that leg lock and then she put
the triple submission.
Bayley and her submission and then she locked Sasha arm under there. I said, bro, she got these bitches folded like a pretzel. You know what? I'm okay with this finish right here. That
was probably the most creative submission finish I've ever seen. I can't think of anything close.
But you didn't see what Sasha put on Twitter though after that.
What?
I didn't tap.
Oh bullshit! Oh yeah, you're right. Bayley tapped. That's right.
Yeah, she put on there. We lost the belts, but I didn't tap. I said, "Oh yeah, go ahead and throw those small shots. We never will get y'all to the fight like we did in NXT. So who cares?"
That is right. Bayley tapped and not Sasha. Sasha just ate it. We had Dominic Mysterio and his father Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins and Murphy.
I hate that they dropped the first name for him.
Murphy.
Yo, you know what's funny? New Day podcast, Big E, when he talks, he goes now, I am Big E, I came to work one day and my last name was gone.
That's basically how it is. Big E Langston. Yep.
He tells the truth about that every time too. He goes, I came to work and my last name was gone. I'm just known as Big E. And Coffee and Wood keep laughing at me. He goes, y'all keep laughing. Y'all gonna be just known as Kingston and Wood soon. They say, don't play that shot funny.
Well, you had Antonio Cesaro. You had Alexander Rusev. Let's see who else had more names.
Remember we had Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews. That was just Apollo.
Then we had Baron Corbin. Then they just dropped it to Corbin, and then they started calling him King Corbin. I guess they put the bag in front of him. We went from Chad Gable to Shorty G.
No, it went to Gable first. Then it went to Shorty G.
I'm skipping the Gable part because that shit sounded gay. No offense to anybody, but that shit sounded gay for him. But Shorty G sounds like they tried to do a remake of Homeboy's Hang with Festus.
Yeah.
And it was like, nah, that shit don't work. Yeah, you just have on their basketball shorts in this rocket.
Oh, Adrian Neville became Neville. So yeah, they just take people's names. Oh, Andrade, he had the best fucking name. It meant something, and they just fucking drop his last name.
Oh yeah, but to be honest, they dropped every Spanish heritage wrestler last name except for Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
I think it's hard to pronounce.
Remember,
Vince can't pronounce it.
Remember, Alberto Del Rio. Remember, Alberto Del Rio name just got dropped, and they were calling him Del Rio for a while.
Yeah. Or I loved when what's his name? Mustache dude.
Simon Gotch?
No. The manager Del Rio had Mex America. Remember that gimmick they were doing?
Oh yeah. What's his name?
I can't remember his real name or his WWE name. I don't remember his name.
That's sad. He was there. We remember him, but we don't remember his name.
Come on, Kelvin.
So in WWE, he's not part of their history.
Come on, Kelvin. I need you right now.
Shout out to Valador in the chat. Andrade and Ali.
Oh yeah, Mustafa Ali. But anyway, what was I going to say about Del Rio? He always said Alberto Del Rio's name really well, even though he wasn't Spanish. Alberto Del Rio. Zeb Colton, there we go.
Yo, I love when they
I'm gonna tell you right now who was the best person to say any name with a Spanish flair, and that was what you call it, that managed Umaga, Estrada. I don't give a fuck what name it was. If it had an R in that bitch, he made that motherfucker sound like it was the most Spanish name on the planet.
Yo, some of these announcers can like pronounce Spanish words better than me, bro.
That's so sad because that's true because I can't pronounce half of myself.
No, it's fucking true.
Zeb Coulter, aka Dutch Mantel. That's who I was talking about. Thank you, Calvin.
Even Michael Buffer in boxing.
We got about Antonio Cesaro.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I mentioned him. Antonio Cesaro, yes. But yeah. So then our main event, it was The Fiend, the Universal Champion, versus Braun Strowman. And allegedly, Roman Reigns, but he had never signed the contract. So The Fiend and Braun Strowman started the match. They beat the shit out of each other. And,
oh, don't forget the stop.
And then out of nowhere, Roman Reigns decides to stroll on out. He's got Paul Heyman behind him. Paul Heyman's holding the contract. Roman signs the contract, runs to the ring, hits a couple spears, and walks out with the Universal Championship, making Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, the second shortest Universal Champion, holding it for a week.
But like I said, last week, they did what I said. They didn't let him pin The Fiend. They pinned Braun Strowman instead.
But basically, if you were going to do that, there was no reason for Braun to lose it last week. Just have him lose it in this match. You didn't have to beat The Fiend last week. I mean, you already had that fucked up ending at Hell in a Cell last year. Just do that shit over again. Let us be mad about it. And then just have Roman beat him this week.
Yeah, they could have did that, but you know how WWE is. We can call their matches down to the nearest T.
Yeah. And they broke the ring. They broke the ring during the match, and that was probably the worst ring break they've done.
First of all, did you see Braun Strowman fall over and kick Bray in the face though?
Yeah. Oh, did you see who was the referee? Was it the referee was the blonde guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He tried to take the bump like he accidentally took the bump when Big Show and Braun did it. Because remember, he fell out the ring. So he tried to do it on purpose this time, and it just looked like shit.
Oh, after the pay-per-view and all, they went on YouTube, they talked to him. He said, all I remember is the suplex, the ring collapsing, and then me waking up when the match is already over. But the only thing that bothered me about their whole match, why did Bray look into the camera and they went to the back and they showed Alexa Bliss looking at him and he looked like he looked at her? I was like, okay, if you're going to feed this as a story, I need more details to this. Not her just watching him in the back. That don't mean shit no more to me.
Okay. Here's one thing AEW does well that WWE still can't figure out after all these years. If you're going to do the thing where people are watching the monitor backstage, don't have them standing at a fucking 60-degree angle where it's like, okay, I'm looking at the screen, but I'm not looking at the screen.
Oh, yeah, that pisses me off.
Actually have them face the screen and just shoot them from an angle to get both in the camera. Because otherwise, it's completely unnatural.
Hell, look, they didn't even do that. All they had to do was pan to the back to the screen and just back up and have Alexa Bliss, just show the back of Alexa Bliss just standing there. Yes. That's all they had to do, and then cut back. That's all they needed to do.
The couple times AEW has used that situation, they do it that way, and it looks way better. That is the one production thing I will give AEW credit for. They do that well. Because it looks natural. Okay, there's somebody watching the television. They're not standing next to a television that happens to be on. So, yeah, Roman Reigns and his advocate, Paul Heyman. Now, also, we came to find out this week, Brock Lesnar's contract expired.
I heard some rumors, bro. AEW related rumors.
Of course that went around. But the real reason is because Brock Lesnar lives in Canada. He can't get out the country.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
So, and plus, if there's no crowd, what's the point in paying Brock Lesnar to show up if there's no crowd for a pop?
Very true.
So, whenever they find a way to get crowds back in their building, eventually they'll bring Brock Lesnar back. Brock Lesnar's not going to AEW. Let's be real.
I was.
Yeah, it's never happened.
That's not happening.
I was humoring the thought.
Here's why he's not.
I don't think AEW got enough real money to give Brock to show up there to wrestle 6 times out of the year.
Yeah, referee Charles Robinson. Okay, here's why Brock Lesnar will not go to AEW. Jake Hager, Brian Cage, Lance Archer, Monster Heelz introduced. They look like shit. They have no fucking credibility left. They've had to work with tiny guys. They had to sell for tiny guys. They've all lost way too soon. Oh, Wardlow lost very early. Wardlow lost his first match, matter of fact. Who else? Jeff Cobb, even though he only had one match, but he lost the match regardless. There's no reason for Brock Lesnar to go to AEW. Yes, Brock Lesnar's different. Yes, he's a bigger star than all these guys. But in the long run, they're not going to make him look good. They don't know how to book Monster Heels.
Valador says Brock Lesnar getting out of the country before Trump gets elected again. Smart.
Yeah. Jumping over to Raw. As we said, the IIconics lost to the Riot Squad again, and they broke up. And then we had the series of matches to get to our main event triple threat. I'll keep talking.
That was a quick comeback. Whoa, what the hell is showing in studio?
Is it? Yeah, it is. Look at that.
Yeah, they did that before. I don't know what happened. My mom called me and it hung up immediately, and then it just hung up Skype immediately. She didn't even call me the regular way. She called me through Facebook Messenger, so it shouldn't have hung it up.
Mm. So we had this series of matches to get the triple threat for the main event, which would be to challenge Drew McIntyre. Keith Lee defeated Dolph Ziggler. Randy Orton defeated Kevin Owens. And what was the other match?
Seth Rollins defeated
Dominic. So we get to our main event, and it's Keith Lee, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, being the sneaky heel that he is, he tried to form an alliance with Randy, and Randy, being the snake that he is, of course, he turned on Seth Rollins very, very quickly. And the finish was Keith Lee hit a spirit bomb on Seth Rollins. Randy Orton hit the RKO out of nowhere on Keith Lee, and he pinned Seth Rollins, leaving Keith Lee still unpinned on the main roster.
Hey, can we at least give Randy Orton the credit? He made the most funniest noises throughout that whole match, like he was having more fun than he was wrestling. But that RKO he gave to Keith Lee, the jump over, tuck and roll into the pin. I was like, why is that not in WWE games? Because that was like the best version of Randy I've ever seen.
I like when Randy has fun. Oh, Raw Underground.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. We hit that damn DDT on Seth, and he made that weird ass noise. Dude, I had to go online to find that just so I could start laughing at it again. He's like, yeah, damn. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Raw Underground this week. Titus O'Neil decided to make his debut. He was saying he's going to show an edgier side of himself. Then he got his ass whooped by Riddick Moss. Apparently, this is supposed to be a big push for Riddick Moss on Raw Underground.
It needs to be. Because, at that 24-hour shit, and he got pulled up to, the main roster for that little bit of time.
Yeah. Jessamine Duke of NXT, she was also featured on Raw Underground. She knocked out Billie Kay because the IIconics, they just happened to stroll into the room where Raw Underground is. And, because the IIconics broke up, Peyton Royce threw Billie Kay just into the ring and just let her get her ass beat to solidify that we're not together anymore, even though we're iconic. I guess
I ain't gonna lie, I love that post now. That's so sad. I didn't like it at first, but after listening to the New Day talk to them on their podcast, and Carl King is saying, I understand why you do it. It's like you do whatever you want as it stands. And Zay was like, yeah, I do it all the time too. I was like, it was weird. I catch myself doing it now too. When it's something iconic, I just
you hit the. No, as I've always said, they did their job well. They were meant to be annoying, and they were fucking annoying. They did their job. That was their gimmick. They were annoying. They were fucking annoying, and I love them for it. They weren't the best in the ring, but they never did anything offensive. I'll say that. So they did their job, and it's really sad to see them not together anymore.
Good. They didn't give me the carrier, so sorry.
Of course, we had the Hurt Business, running business as usual. And I know what I skipped. Let's go back to you want to hear some Meltzer ratings for Payback?
You damn right I do.
Okay, Apollo Crews, Bobby Lashley, 2.75.
Oh, man. He gave what? Oh, yeah, what? 2.5.
Apollo Crews, Bobby Lashley, 2.75.
1.6. Okay.
I would say closer to just straight 2. Sasha Banks and Bayley versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, he gave a 3.
A 2.
No, I'm fine with 3. That was a good match. I didn't expect them to do that well, so I'll give it a 3. Big E versus Sheamus, 3.25.
I give it that because that's Big E's push. So I give it that because he did it. He did the old Big E. So I give it 3, and just because it was against Sheamus, I give him that.
Okay. Then we had King Corbin versus Matt Riddle, 2.75.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, because it wasn't that great of a match. Like I said, it just could have been something that was on SmackDown. Keith Lee versus Randy Orton. This one I disagree with. 2.25. That was too low.
Hell no, that's low.
That's like at least a 3.5.
You had a veteran going against NXT biggest guy. That, from my understanding, what I heard and read online, Vince McMahon is so high on Keith Lee. He want to give him a big push. That's why he got thrown into the title pictures matches so quickly. He told Randy before the match,
they just have to cover his belly and his man boobs. That's all.
I know, but I'm happy to get back to his regular shorts and not the damn kilt that he was wearing.
Yeah. The lonely housewife at tennis practice shorts. That's what those were.
That was so specific, but it was so spot on.
Yeah, it was. That's what they were.
But
Dominic,
that's too low.
Yeah, too low. Ray and Dominic versus Seth and Murphy, 3.5.
Okay, I give it that because you got Seth Rollins, you got Buddy Murphy, because I ain't calling him Murphy. That just sound weird. Rey Mysterio, and you got Dominic, a guy that didn't even touch NXT, go to the main roster and have, what's that, his second pay-per-view match?
So yeah, second pay-per-view, third match.
Like I give him that because it wasn't that great of a match, but it wasn't that bad of a match either.
Okay, here's one that I think should be lower. The main event: Roman Reigns versus The Fiend versus Braun Strowman. He gave it a 2.75. I'll give it a 1.5.
Shit, at least you gave it a 1. I don't give it nothing.
Because The Fiend and Braun, they did the exact same thing last week by themselves. They had the same match for 15 minutes before Roman came out. And Roman was in the match for, 3 minutes? Spear, Superman punch, spear. And which was basically suplex, F5.
Can we at least give this to Roman? And I don't give Roman shit besides the shit he gets. He doesn't have his chest protector on anymore.
Yes, I like that. I mean, he's just wearing a black T-shirt now, but I'm
okay with that. I ain't gonna lie, I like the T-shirt too.
Oh yeah, wreck everyone and leave. So yes,
they need that in the actual era for Val Venus. Wreck your women and leave. Oh, there goes shirt. There goes shirt right there. Wreck all your women and leave.
Oh man. All right. NXT Super Tuesday. Now, the last 4 or 5 weeks, NXT and AEW have not been on the same night. We had NXT on Wednesdays 2 weeks in a row, but AEW was on a Saturday, AEW was on a Thursday. We had NXT on a Tuesday while AEW was on a Wednesday. All of these weeks where they haven't been on the same show on the same day, each show is now getting a higher rating.
I think WWE need to go ahead and just put NXT to a different day, and they really want ratings now.
Yes. Because we've come to learn that if you split the shows up, people will watch both.
Yeah.
Don't force
and
people.
Also, Triple H also came to the conclusion and have finally said it that AEW is doing better than them.
Although NXT won the last 3 weeks, but anyway.
Yeah. Last 3 weeks out of how many weeks they done been out?
But again, the last 3 weeks they were on different days, but NXT happened to have won because people weren't forced to pick between shows. And like my theory, I think people watch AEW because with NXT, you know what's going to happen. You're going to get solid matches. It might not be overly exciting, but you're going to get a solid match every week from NXT. AEW, on the other hand, there might be a train wreck. There might be something super exciting. You don't know what you're going to get. It's unpredictable, but either way, you're going to get something to remember AEW by, good or bad.
That is true.
So that's my theory with the casual AEW fan. That's why they watch, because something will happen, good or bad. We kicked off with Isaiah Swerve Scott and Breezango facing that Mexican heel group. I'm not going to say their name today. I don't feel like speaking Spanish.
Fantasma.
Yeah.
That's all you got to say, to say Fantasma. We're going to drop their first name too. They did the group name Fantasma.
Yeah, my Spanish isn't working today.
Your Spanish is usually pretty good.
My Spanish ain't working today.
What is it again? Alde. Fuck, I can't even say my damn self.
Now you're gonna make me say Legado del Fantasma.
Oh yeah, Legado del Fantasma.
Now you're gonna make me say.
You are watching a master at work.
Thank you, thank you. Timothy Thatcher and Bronson Reed. That was good. There was there an interruption by Damian Priest, or was that just a segment after? Oh, that was a segment after. Yeah, Damian Priest, he's still walking around with the NXT, the North American Championship. And then, our main event, the four-way, 60-minute Iron Man match with a surprise fifth entrant. We didn't see this coming. We had a surprise fifth entrant. The real champion, Vacant, retained his title after the tie.
When are they going to fit him in the Hall of Fame for winning the most belts in WWE?
But that's the thing. Vacant will never retire. He's never going to retire, so they can't put him in.
Eventually, and first of all, don't get twisted. Don't get twisted. Remember, they put Hogan ass in the fucking Hall of Fame, and that motherfucker still is wrestling.
Yeah, that's true. Vacant is the most. Hold on, what did Kelvin say? Can we also talk about that Eva Marie wants to come back to WWE, and because she said she has unfinished business? And does anybody care? I know I don't care about Eva Marie.
Whack.
Yes, whack.
Oh yeah,
Whack.
that is true. She did say she want to come back. Her unfinished business is I need to see that top fall off all the way.
Oh yeah, yes, I would like to see that. So yeah, our main event: Finn Balor, Adam Cole, Tommaso Ciampa, and Joey Gargano. Okay, it might not have been the best NXT match ever, but it was pretty damn good. I feel like they could have done more 3-man spots, or 4-man spots. They did a lot of just one-on-one, and the other two people just laying outside, which is good because you just got to see a variety of these guys going in a match together. Because have you ever seen Adam Cole and Finn Balor one-on-one? I don't think they've had a match, have they?
No, they still haven't had a match yet.
Yep. So you got to see that. We've seen Finn Balor, Adam Cole before, but again, really good stuff. They're really, really, really talented guys. Ciampa and Cole, Ciampa and Gargano, all of them have great chemistry together. So the final, going into the last minute, it was a 4-way tie at 1. Tommaso hit Gargano with what is it? What is his fucking DDT move called? I forgot. But anyway,
I don't even know the name of it.
yeah, I can never. Oh, Fairy Tale Ending. He hit him with Fairy Tale Ending, and from there, was it Finn Balor caught him with the Sling Blade, hit the coup de grace, pinned Ciampa, and then up pops Adam Cole because Finn Balor's still there on his knees after the pin, hits him with the last shot, and now it's 2-2 to 1-1. So it was a tie, Adam Cole and Finn Balor, and William Regal came out, and next week we will have a 1-on-1 Adam Cole versus Finn Balor for the NXT Championship. So the title remains vacant.
I'm okay with Finn Balor and Adam Cole fighting it out finally. I've been wanting to see them two fight it out for a minute any damn way.
Yes. And they hit the 2 sweet in the middle of the match also.
No lie. I kind of want to see Finn versus AJ a little bit more.
Yeah.
For the simple fact that AJ is the reason why Finn was kicked out of the Bullet Club.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of want to see Adam Cole versus AJ. because that's the reason why AJ got kicked out of Bullet Club. I just want to see the Bullet Club original leaders fight it out finally.
I thought Omega kicked AJ out.
He did, but Adam Cole he just got part of it too, and he was trying to be the head leader when Omega was there. But we're not never getting Omega in WWE except for that one time he was on the Thunderdome. That's the oldest story.
Oh, did you see on Twitter? He posted on Twitter after that. He was like, "Oh, I thought it was okay." Oh, I forgot what he said. He made some joke about it.
Oh no, he said, "Oh, I thought nobody would notice."
Yeah, there you go. That's what he said. Yep. All right, let's jump into All Out predictions. Oh well, let's talk about the ending to Dynamite before we get there. We had the contract signing between MJF, We Deserve Better, and Stone Cold Moxley. Stone Cold Moxley. We also had the match between Moxley and MJF's quote unquote lawyer. That was another story. But yeah, so we had the contract signing. No, the contract signing was last week, wasn't it? Am I mixed up?
Yeah, contract signing was last week.
Okay, yes, it was the match between Moxley and the lawyer, whatever his freaking name is. I can never remember. Anyway, post match, MJF jumps Moxley, and he's just beating him. And in the middle of that, if you read Moxley's mouth, he says, "Go for it."
Oh no! You had to read his mouth. If you turn the volume all the way up, you could hear him say, "Hey, go fucking nuts."
There you go. Yep. And we got some blood out of Moxley's head. And
I'm not gonna lie. If you didn't hear Moxley say that, and then know after that, Moxley just trying to make everybody look good because WWE was never gonna let him do it.
Props to Moxley for putting MJF over like that, because the booking wasn't doing it. MJF has not been looking so hot the last couple weeks. He hasn't been the savage that he usually is verbally. He's been looking kind of like a chump. I mean, his talent kind of overpowers the bad booking, but it hasn't been the best booking of MJF the last couple weeks.
It hasn't.
So yeah, we got.
But it's been better booking than WWE did.
Yeah. So MJF now has Moxley's blood on his hands going into All Out, and that will
face, white beater, dress pants.
Yep. And matching attire for Wardlow, but he was all black.
Check.
So that will be our main event. It will be Jon Moxley versus MJF for the AEW World Championship. And Moxley is banned from using the paradigm shift.
So I wonder what move will he use.
Well, here's my prediction for the finish. MJF wins with the paradigm shift. Because it specifically says Moxley is banned from using the paradigm shift. It doesn't say it's banned from the match. It says Moxley cannot use it. So win or lose, MJF is going to use it.
Unless Moxley pull out that old school New Japan finishing move, the devastating.
Oh, the Death
running,
Rider. The Death Rider.
Yeah, not Death Rider. He probably the most devastating move in Japanese wrestling history. Just like the schoolboy pin and the roll up is the American one.
Uh-huh.
The clothesline is Japan's deadliest move ever.
Yeah. 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 Okay.
Unless Moxley want to take a stab at WWE and be a dick
and use his first finisher,
but he used the curb stomp instead.
No, I was going to say his first finisher when he came to the main roster with the Shield, which was the front face lock DDT.
Oh my God, you don't understand how bad I missed that move. I thought that move was like the fucking shit to me.
I don't know. I hated it. I feel like it didn't look like anything.
No, I liked it. I just liked it when he hit it on certain people, like people that can sell it.
Okay.
Made it look devastating, and that's why I liked it. Like he hit Kofi Kingston with it. He hit who he compete with? Dolph Ziggler. People like them. If you hit them with it, they know how to like just go around top of their head and just like stay straight and fall out. It looks bad. Like when he hits it, and him doing that on MJF, it probably look as good. But anybody else bigger than Moxley, he trying to do it on, that shit just looks stupid.
Yeah. Then we have Chris Jericho versus Orange Cassidy in a Mimosa Mayhem match. The match can be won.
I wouldn't know what that's about.
The match can be won by pinfall submission or throwing your opponent into a tank of mimosa.
I am okay with this.
Long story short, it's a no rules match that has a giant drink next to the ring.
Hey man, everybody get litty to titty.
Facts. Well, they'll be just drinking in the next match because you have Kenny Omega and Adam Page versus FTR.
Yeah. I don't know how that's going to go because, Hangman is kicked out of Elite. Kenny Omega don't trust him. And FTR ain't fucking with him either. So now he like a lone horse by himself.
I wouldn't say they don't fuck with him. I say they used him. They used his weakness against him.
That could also possibly be it.
And then I think for me, this will be the sleeper match of the night. Thunder Rosa versus Hikaru Shida, the NWA World Champion, vying for the AEW World Champion, Women's World Champion. And like I said last week, this is a double champion I want to see.
Word. A champion that has two belts from two different companies.
Yes.
Now that's a real double champion.
Well, also Jon Moxley and Kenny Omega. But they haven't defended their titles in months. But anyway.
Yeah, first of all, we haven't even seen them belts in months. Them bitches got cobwebs on them.
Then we have our 21-man casino battle royale. The winner receives a future AEW World Championship match. So far, the entrants are Darby Allin, Lance Archer, Brian Cage, Ricky Starks, Pentagon Jr., Ray Phoenix, The Butcher and the Blade, Eddie Kingston, Shawn Spears, Billy Gunn, but we can't call him Billy Gunn, Austin Gunn, Jake Hager, Santana Ortiz, Chuck Taylor Trent, and a mystery opponent. So who will debut for this match?
I don't know. I can't even think of who would even fit right to even be in it.
Well, we don't have Cody on the card. Will this be Cody's comeback?
Well, I thought they were trying to sell Cody a little injury.
Well, yeah. Well, he'll sell it for a couple weeks. Maybe he comes back now.
Yeah. But you think he'll come back for that? To go for the title? Or you think he'll come back for, what's his name for Dark Order now?
Brody Lee.
Yeah, you think gonna come back for Brody Lee after doing all that shit to him? That's like unfinished business. Cause that's the only one thing that I give AEW or WWE. When somebody got unfinished business with somebody, they keep that shit going. They don't do like how Kofi Kingston did with Brock. He lost his belt, and then that was the end of Kofi ever seeing him and Brock.
Yep. Well, remember, there's no rematches in WWE.
It's fucking retarded.
Yes. Anyway, well, here's the other thing. Brody Lee is not defending the TNT Championship at All Out. He's in an 8-man tag team match. It's the Dark Order. Brody Lee, Colt Cabana, Pizza Uno, and Stu Grayson versus the most random team, Matt Cardona, Scorpio Sky, with Dustin Rhodes and QT Marshall.
So all I heard was all Cody boys.
Yes, and Scorpio Sky.
Yeah, Scorpio Sky is the token black guy.
So yeah, the just an 8-man tag match for no reason, but then there's no TNT Championship match. Whatever. We got Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks. Oh wait, we forgot to do predictions as we went. So I'm saying MJF wins. I'm saying Chris Jericho wins. Who you got in that match?
I got MJF and I got Orange Cassidy.
Okay. Well, the only reason I'm saying Chris Jericho is he's already lost twice to Orange Cassidy. So I feel like this will be him winning. I feel like he has to get his win back now. I'm saying FTR beats Omega and Page. How about you?
Yeah, I'm with that one.
Okay. I'm saying Thunder Rosa wins.
I'm hoping she wins.
Okay. The casino match. I don't know who to pick in this one.
I'm picking the mystery opponent.
The mystery opponent? I feel like that's too obvious because they've done that each time so far. Last year at All Out, it was
Brian Cage.
No. He won the ladder match at Double or Nothing. I'm trying to think of who won All Out last year. Hold on, let me hit this button right here, and it should tell me if Google will work with me. Scrolling. The casino match. Who won the casino match last year? Did they not have a casino match last year? Oh, yes, they did. Oh, it was a women's match last year. Never mind. Yeah, because that was the one of the contestants for the women's world title. Nyla Rose won, and she became one of the contestants for the debut of the women's world title. Okay, so they didn't have a men's ones last year. So yeah, I don't know who to pick. I want to say Lance Archer or Eddie Kingston.
I would too, but like I would like to see Lance Archer and I would like to see Eddie, but they're not doing much for them to really win.
But I feel like a babyface has to win, even though there's no heels and babyface in AEW. But if MJF wins, I feel like a babyface has to win. Or if well, okay. Obviously, Moxley MJF is going to be the main event. So based on who wins the casino match, should tell you who wins between MJF and Moxley. So I want to see Lance Archer win. I could also go with Darby Allin if you want a babyface win.
Yeah, I can go with that. I'll take that.
And like I said, my wild card is Eddie Kingston. I'm not going with the mystery person this time.
Look at you going outside the box.
Yeah. I think I'm going to say the Young Bucks beat Jurassic Express because you still have to set up.
Bucks.
You have to set up Young Bucks FTR. You can't have Young Bucks losing, major pay-per-view match. We have We have a Broken Rules match. Matt Hardy versus Sammy Guevara. The Broken Rules match. If Matt Hardy loses, he must leave AEW.
Wow.
Other than that, I'm just going to assume it's a street fight.
Look, go ahead and let Matt Hardy lose and he leaves AEW, and then we get one of Matt Hardy personas to come back.
Well, he's already slightly broken again.
I know, but like he's kind of really doing more regular Matt Hardy shit than he is broken.
Well,
let him lose that and go back full broken again.
Let's say he's
like
cracked. He's cracked Matt Hardy right now. He's not on crack. He's just cracked.
So what you're saying is he's woken Matt Hardy.
No, Woken was just shit. It was never good. Woken was just shit. Okay, I missed the next match, Britt Baker versus Big Swole. I missed this on Dynamite. What the fuck is a tooth and nail match?
I don't know.
I have no idea what the fuck that's going to be. But that's a match. Britt Baker and Big Swole.
I guess it's way you get his mind because I don't know.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Matt Hardy wins. And obviously Britt Baker's gonna win because it's her return match from her torn ACL. Obviously Britt Baker's gonna win.
I say Matt Hardy, and I'm going with Big Swole just because it's Big Swole.
Britt Baker's gotta win that. I'm sorry. And
I'm just picking Big Swole because she's gonna be the underdog in the match.
And our pre-show match is Private Party versus the doofuses from Dark Order, Alex Reynolds and John Silver.
So number 6 and number 4.
Whatever fucking numbers you want to put on them. So that will be our Saturday events, all out. Let me catch up on the chat. Kelvin mentioned AOP got released. You sent me that earlier. I had a feeling that was coming because once they got to the main roster, they were completely worthless.
But the thing that sucks about it is there were some talks in the back about trying to bring Samoa Joe back and trying to pin him with them to make a whole nother 3-man faction.
You know what? That would have been a good ass idea because finally they'd have a fucking mouthpiece. Because Drake Maverick wasn't cutting it.
They would have a mouthpiece, and their mouthpiece can fight and back it up too.
Yes. And then when they joined Seth Rollins, like that was just a really odd pairing trying to put them with Seth Rollins. That did not work for me.
Hey man, look. They wanted J&J security, and they missing one J, so they went with AOP.
Yeah. I guess Calvin was talking about when we were talking about Moxley's original finisher. He said he hit it on Fandango. Oh, speaking of Fandango, something we forgot to talk about from TakeOver 30. Or no, it was the NXT after TakeOver 30. The finish when Breezango won the tag titles. It was the double leg drop to both guys of Imperium. I totally forgot to bring that up. That's a dope move. I've never seen a leg drop done like that, and I don't think I can recall that being done before.
I can't think of nobody that ever done it. Everybody do a single leg drop.
Yeah. Yeah. And Calvin also said, what if the mystery point for the casino match is Rowan?
That would be cool as hell, because after Rowan had that interview with on YouTube about what he wanted to do with himself and where he wanted to go, he said that he's open to go. He said he's open to go to anywhere that would take him, but he said that he would like to go to AEW just for the experience,
right?
But he's more wanting to go back to New Japan.
Okay. And Valdor said, have Broken Matt Hardy start a feud with the chair that busted him open after he's done with Sammy Guevara.
Oh my God, that would be the best time to watch on TV.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
Nah, I like when Matt interacts with certain objects and he gives them names.
The chair of wheels.
Yep. I miss the chair of wheels.
What
I wish it would come back.
What was the new Vanguard's name? I forgot what the new Vanguard's name was.
I forgot also. Holy shit, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, because he only made one appearance after Vanguard died. So I don't remember the new drone's name.
I don't either. Oh.
Well, there was also Skarsgård the boat.
Yep. What do you call the lawnmower?
The mower of lawns.
The mower of lawns? Yeah, the mower of lawns.
Yep.
So like, you know, if we get to be with a chair, what he gonna call the chair?
A sitting device.
See, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with him making fun of something.
Kelvin also said WWE's trying to ban superstars from Twitch.
Yep. Paige and all of them. Every last one of them.
Well, Paige, she's not even fucking talent anymore, so what's the big deal?
She's still on the WWE contract.
Okay, so that means no Zelina Vega. That means no AJ Styles. That means no Randy Orton. The
only person they probably keep on Twitch really is Woods. Is Woods.
Because damn near everybody streams now. Fucking Cesaro streams. Adam Cole, Tyler Breeze, Samoa Joe. Everybody fucking streams now.
Yep.
The IIconics stream.
Like, WWE got realized, bro. Niggas ain't got shit to do. They're not on the road every day like they used to, and you don't need to have time, so they gotta do something with their spare time.
Yep. Or somehow force them to promote WWE stuff while they're on stream. Fucking do that shit.
Hell yeah. And then have them be like Zack Ryder. If you don't want to do it no more, fuck it. I quit the show. I do my own thing again.
Yep.
Now, before we go, did you hear about the news about The Rock and him catching COVID?
Oh, yes. The Rock is, he's got the Rona.
He got the Rona, but I feel like his body got antibodies that beat the Rona. It's in his white blood cells are giving the Rona inside his body number people's elbows and rock bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're going to use his blood as part of the vaccine.
Have you seen his daughter lately?
Simone?
Yeah.
Nah.
there's a picture of her on her Instagram, and they got like this little weird color phasing background.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. It is The Rock with long hair. It is the most terrifying thing ever. Like all of the pictures when she smiles, you like I can see The Rock a little bit, but you can see her mom. But that fucking video is literally The Rock with long hair.
The forehead and chin give it away.
No, everything, her whole face. It looked like somebody used that face swapping app and put The Rock's face on her.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna send it to you after the show. I'm gonna find it and send it to you. You're gonna be like, oh my God, this is The Rock. Like, if anybody say, I agree. I always wanted to do something with The Rock. This fucking daughter, you literally fucking The Rock. You look at him in the eye.
Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you.
Hey, look, man, I would get close to The Rock as I can. As long as I can get close to Nia Jax, that's the main goal.
Oh yeah. I guess there is an upside there.
I'm trying to be part of the family. I'm trying to be inducted into the Samoa family like how Bloods and Crips do, just without getting beat up.
Yeah. Valdor said allegedly AJ has COVID. I think he had it already. I don't know about now. I think there was a rumor he had it before. I think prior to winning the Intercontinental Championship when he was off TV for that like couple weeks.
Also, Renee Young has been talking about, what she's going to do next with her career. But then somebody said AEW reached out to her and they're trying to cut her a deal for something, but nobody knows what it's for yet.
Of course they did. Oh, wait. Somebody said,
why not?
Shit. They were saying they wanted to link her up with somebody to do like a Raw Talk type thing for AEW. I forgot who fucking sent it to me. Was it Kelvin? No, it wasn't Kelvin. I wish I knew who sent it to me. All right. Anyway, yeah, but yeah, they're like I said, they would like her to come in and do like a Raw Talk type of thing.
Go ahead. They need one anyway, because AEW at the Dark is cool, but you need somebody to have them little wrestlers come up there and spit some shit and talk some shit to people. Something that we used to do back in the days.
Yeah.
Years yonder.
Yeah. All right. I think we're gonna wrap up there.
Oh yeah.
Watch All Out. Pray for something good to happen. And hopefully Finn Balor wins. I want Finn Balor to win the NXT Championship.
I really do too.
And I've been Darth Messiah, the Dark Side Savior, always on his worst behavior. You, sir?
Alex the motherfucking Hill.
Good night, Nolly Marv.
Ra.
We out.